Hi everyone, Matey here. Today I want to show you how I create this dispersion effect. So I'm going to start with this green screen picture here. And we're going to end up here. So please enjoy. If there are any questions or if there's something in particular you want me to show you, please leave a comment below and I'll try to make a little quick video on whatever it is. All right, thank you. His hair, that I wanted to fix. So his hair was coming through his shoulder here. The collar's in front of his chin. That's how I fixed it. So I took a shot without the hair, then I took a shot without his shirt. Alright, so I'm just going to fix up the bits that are missing now. So on this layer here. Alright, I need to paint up that collar there as well, don't I? So I'll put his hair back on. Alright, so I'm going to take a stamp of that. Control Shift Alt and E. And these layers here I'm just going to put into a group and turn them off. I don't think they're needed anymore. So alright, so I'll cut out that green using a background eraser tool. If you want to know how to remove the green screen, I've got another video on that. Just have a look for that. This is a digital texture that you can download on DeviantArt. It's by somebody called Mercury Code. Alright, so I'm going to use this as a background. Paste it in underneath here. And just resize it so it fits a bit better. So I can see a little bit of green bleeding through on the hair, so I'll fix that up. Just put a layer above it and change the blend mode to hue. Make that layer a clipping mask. I'll take a sample of maybe that grey there and just paint over the green bits. That's done. Now I need that on its own layer. I don't probably get by without it, but I'm going to do a stamp for just that layer, those two layers. Control Shift Alt and E. Turn the background layer back on. I'm going to put a layer mask on him. I'm going to invert that to black. Control I. And I'm going to bring him back with a gradient, a white gradient. So I want his arms to be fully visible and his head. But the I want the front of it to look as though it's coming out of the atmosphere there, so I might even change that to black. Get a real soft brush and turn this down a bit. I'm going to want a copy of him. This one won't need that layer mask, so just delete it. Now on this layer here, I'm going to use the what's it called? The liquefy tool. I'm going to stretch him out. What the hell's he doing? You'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use clipping masks, and I'm going to paint back little bits of him, and it's going to hopefully look like pieces flying off. So there should be somebody here to say okay. There we go. That's him back there. This is a layer over the top, so I should be able to turn that off, and he looks normal. Alright, now underneath that layer I've just made, I'm going to place an empty layer, and I'm going to find a brush, one that I can make a scattered sort of look with. So I might I'll try this little one here, number 14, and I'll just make that a bit bigger so I can see what's going on. Alright, so if I paint with that at 100%, this is what I get. So I need to fix that. So I'm going to, in the brushes here, change. I'm going to add some spacing. I think that's going to make any difference. The shape dynamic, give it a bit of size jitter, some angle jitter. I'm going to give it some scattering. Let's start seeing how that works. Alright, so can you see when I just click and release it, it's kind of randomly puts bits and pieces everywhere. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use that. So let's put a clean layer there. So I'm going to have this flying off. And towards the end I'm going to leave it thin and closer to his body. There's going to be a lot more of them. And his brush a little bit bigger. Just along the border there, it's going to add a lot more. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. Now we don't need these dots over his skin, so I'm just going to make a selection over him and cut him out just by using a backspace key so the skin's clean. Do something else along the skin then. Now with that layer that we stretched out before, if I hold down, if I turn it into a clipping mask, it's suddenly going to appear. We've got the bits flying off. You see that? I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on his layer mask, and with that same brush I'm going to start cutting out bits of him around the edge there. I'm trying to get the effect that it looks like his skin is sort of coming off and he's blowing away into the wind. So this is just a judgment call, I think. You just keep going until you think you've got it looking right. You can change the brush size a few times. We could probably okay, and I think we could, even with a round brush, soft brush, just paint out some of those edges a little bit too. Alright, so I might make a copy of this layer and then can actually resize some of this a little bit. Let's have a look here. Spread some of this out a little bit. Alright, so start giving it a few effects. Colour look up, we'll do a candle-like cube, it's just soft light. And I'll apply that. Do a stamp. The camera raw filter will try to give it a bit of extra contrast. Right, so before and after. I might make a copy of that and try zoom blur, which is hiding somewhere in radial blur, I think it hides. Change it to zoom. So I only want it not in the whole image, so I'll put a layer mask on that. Paint back this bit here. there we have it. That's the shot. Thanks for watching.